Jeff in Virginia, who has called in the past about this Blue Ridge Festival, is first up on line one. Jeff, what do you know? Were you there? What can you tell us? I think you called in the past about this and had some issues.
Eddie, I got to preface, Joel, I hope you're listening. You might want to start thinking about putting that disclaimer out, because I am really, really pissed, not only for myself, but for all the people that travel as far as the UK. Because, I mean, it's a total debacle what transpired this weekend. Now,
but Jeff, hold on. Let me stop you there. So we know weather, they claim weather was an issue, which is why Saturday and Sunday were canceled. You live in Virginia. Was weather an issue Saturday, Sunday? Did you get storms there?
They were intense Friday. They did have reason to cancel on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, the rain was minimal. They could have easily had this thing to go forward. I'm telling you, it was
okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because I want to get things I don't know, and it's helpful if you went. So you did call in here before when this has happened before and had issues. Am I correct on that?
Yes, I called you back in I attended in 2021. Now again, let me preface. I do Uber and Lyft. So I was there Thursday doing rides, and I was there Friday. So I got to witness firsthand pretty much everything. And I had a friend that was bartending there as well. So, and you had a question about it. The company that runs it is called Purpose Driven Events. The CEO's name is Jonathan Sly. But that's what I'm gonna call him. It's spelled Syle, no pun intended. He was even spotted when Sleep Token was playing their show Friday night. While people are he's sitting in watching Sleep Token. People are being turned away. This is even people that had the VIP access that's supposed to say presidents. They're being turned away.
Turned away for what reason? Turned away for what reason, Jeff?
Because they said they had too many people, and it was just complete lack of communication. I'm telling you. Like case in point, I'll give you another example. They had no signs for where to drop people off. Every time I would pick someone up and bring them back, it would be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Come back, we had to move the Uber and Lyft area down the road here. Then I started picking people up that, again, mostly VIP. They're like, we can't even get to the VIP shuttle bus. Could you take us to another part of the venue? I'm like, I'm going to tell you now, they're going to turn us away. So I'm trying to get these poor people there, in and out. Then I have to run-ins with the law. We got to make room for the shuttle buses to come in. I mean, just a complete lack of communication. The park attendees, again, trash overflowing. Then when that first storm hit, people lost everything that were just camping. Then I picked up one person said that they were just calling it. They weren't going to ever go back. They were going to cut their losses. And there's not been a statement from this Jonathan Sly. He's disabled all comments on his social media, nothing. And there's even a Facebook page called Screw Blue Ridge Rock Festival. Oh, and this is the last thing I was going to tell you. There's lawsuits pending. He even has a lawsuit from 2021 that with all this unpaid money that he owes the county that I reside in, Pennsylvania County, at that previous venue. This guy is a real charlatan.
Jeff, why do you, last thing, because I got a ton of other calls here and other people want to call in about this too. But what number was this? Was this the third or fourth time this thing has happened?
Let's see. This will be the third year that the festival's gone on. The first year it was up about an hour north. I think there wasn't any hiccups the first year. Then debacle number one was the year 2021. That's the year that I called in because of all the hiccups and the problems with the ADA accommodation. Well, and Then last year, I think for the most part, it went smoothly because they relocated to the VR racetrack where it was this year. But I mean, I can go on and on. I just want you to take other callers. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
It's some serious lawsuit. This guy needs to be held accountable because I feel so sorry for the people that I was giving rides to and picking up. I mean, they were heartbroken. It's really a travesty.
Well, that's just it. And thanks, Jeff. Because I remember Jeff, who lives in Virginia, and as you just heard his story about this festival. I mean, I remember him chiming in about it in the past, but that's who gets beat on this stuff is the fans. Because, even if a show gets canceled and you get a refund for the day,